Ex-Red Arrow. He used to be one of the synchro pair in the Red Arrows, and he got the nickname Shipper. Think about his surname, Alhoy. Pulling up in line abreast formation. Now, line abreast formation is actually the most difficult formation to fly, because your number 2 man can't look forward. Nice formation loop there, and you can see what's different about this team straight away. Not only are they a pair of vintage Stearman biplanes, they've got a young lady strapped to the top wing in a swivelling wing. He wanted to start doing wing walking again, but of course in the 20s and 30s they literally did that. They got out in the aeroplanes and went for a walk. No parachutes, no harnesses, nothing. Now the CAA weren't going to allow that. It's a very tough job, this. Old friend of mine is Helen Tempest. She was one of the first wing walkers with the team. And she said one of the interesting things is you can't wave straight out like you would normally wave your arm, because the slipstream would literally just take your arm back and dislocate your shoulder. So you have to wave in this sort of very strange sort of arm off to one side way. They're in the rigs right now doing their calisthenics, so to speak. But later on in the show, they actually undo the harnesses and climb down onto the leading edge of the top wing. And when they're sitting on there, they're held on by their hands, nothing else. Pulling up in echelon formation for a thing they call the Humpty Bumps. There's girls standing on their heads with their legs in the air at the moment, as you can see. Horsepower engine. Now that's fine as a trainer, because people were sitting in the cockpits. However, Vic has got people strapped to the top wing, which causes a lot of drag, so he needed a bigger engine. See, they're actually lying on their sides at the moment. It must be a weird view looking down that wing, lying on your side. So what do you think Vic Norman did? Do you think he doubled the horsepower? Nah. He quadrupled it. Instead of 130 horsepower, these are 480 horsepower Pratt & Whitney engines. They've been taken out of... They're the same engine that's used in the Harvard trainer, and the same propeller as well. Very close cross there. Some of these crosses are getting unbelievably close. You can tell that Al Hoy used to be one of the Red Arrows. That's got to be a very interesting sensation. If you want to have a go at this, by the way, if you want to try out as a wing walker, you can just ring up AeroSuperBatics and go down and do it. They charge you for it, obviously. But you can actually get a ride on the aircraft as a wing walker. Now the team hold a number of enough. But this aircraft is not fitted with an inverted fuel system. So if you turn it upside down, after 30 seconds, the engine stops. Now, if you've got another aeroplane directly below you, that gets a bit hairy. You can see now, the girls have climbed down out of the wings. They're just sitting on the top wing. There's nothing holding them in at the moment. They're just sitting on the top wing, taking a position they call the goose. And now what they're going to do is they're actually going to stand up, climb back over the top wing, Yeah, they're still not strapped in. They're going to stand on the forward fuselage over the front cockpits, because at the end of the display, after their last pass, they just drop straight down into the front cockpits and just look at them. So, ladies and gentlemen, last pass, standing on the forward fuselage, Team Guinot. Now, I don't know about you, but that is mad as a box of frogs, isn't it?